This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, the NCAA is back at Rizal Memorial, and Benilde strikes back as well at Mapua, 75-65. In the second game, LPU shocks San Beda, 78-66. In UAAP men's basketball, Vhoris Marasigan is handed a one-game suspension by the UAAP Commissioner's Office. More on collegiate action, this time, US NCAA chaos. The Florida Gators' jersey rips as managers scramble. Jake Paul explodes on Gervonta Davis after Netflix fight cancellation. Calls him an actual walking human piece of garbage. In the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo's buzzer beater lifts Bucks over Pacers, 117-115. And the Philippines' Jiu-Jitsu queen, newly crowned 2025 JJF World Champion Annie Ramirez, joins us live via Zoom from Thailand. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 4th of November. Here's our roundup. The College of St. Benilde resumed NCAA Season 101 with payback, dropping defending champion Mapua 75-65 in the league's return to the iconic Rizal Memorial Coliseum in Manila. The Blazers came out hungry with an 18-0 start. Crowd behind them, just blocks away from their Taft Avenue campus. Now, Mapua tried to climb back in the third, cutting it to 6, 64-58. But Benilde slammed the door shut, holding the Cardinals to just 7 points in the fourth. Tony Inot owned the night with 25 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and MVP Allen Liwag was steady with a 12 and 10 double-double. Benilde is now 6-3 in Group B, while Mapua slips to 4-5 in Group A and still chasing perpetual help at 8-1. Meanwhile, Josh Moralejo caught fire and dragged LPU to a stunning win over San Beda, 78-66 in NCAA Season 101 action at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum in Manila. Moralejo poured in 24 points, including 5 triples, all in the second half as the Pirates secured just their second win in 9 games. When San Beda cut the deficit to just 6, 61-67, Moralejo responded with 3 straight triples and a strong drive to the rim, blowing the game wide open and sealing the upset. The Red Lions suffered their second straight loss following their 85-88 triple overtime defeat to Perpetual. John T. Miller finished with 22.6 rebounds and 2 assists, but San Beda drops to 6-3, now tied with the College of St. Benilde in Group B, entering the final stretch of the elims. Now moving over to the UAAP, another player sits down as tensions and physical play continue to rise. Vhoris Marasigan has been handed a one-game suspension by the UAAP Commissioner's Office following a disqualifying foul in LaSalle's 75-67 loss to National University. The incident occurred with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Marasigan struck NU's Omar John with a closed fist to the midsection, resulting in an automatic ejection. The 6'2" guard will now miss LaSalle's crucial rematch against Ateneo this Sunday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. LaSalle can still file a motion for reconsideration though. But for now, the Archers prepare to face their rival a man short. More chaos on the court as college basketball opens in the U.S. Number 3, Florida versus number 13, Arizona. And mayhem hits immediately. Ruben Chin-Yalu goes up for a rebound. His jersey snaps clean off. No number, no name, just pure madness. Now he hurries to the bench, waving the shredded shirt, screaming for a foul. But there's no way this is legal, right? Florida student managers explode into action, dart to the locker room, grab one jersey and shorts, number 34. Chin-Yalu slips it on. No name, just number. Back on the floor, game saved. Chaos team. The final score, Arizona 93, Florida 87. Major respect to the managers thinking fast and turning potential disaster into pure winning energy. Jake Paul, social media star turned pro boxer who fights in high-profile crossover matches, went nuclear after the cancellation of his November 14 Netflix exhibition against Gervonta Davis. The fight was set for the Kaseya Center in Miami, but Paul's promotion MVP pulled the plug following new domestic violence allegations against Davis. Paul did not hold back, accusing Davis of being an actual walking human piece of garbage, saying he didn't want to give this woman abuser a platform, and slamming Davis for unprofessional behavior, legal troubles, and showing up hours late to fight preparations. Davis is facing accusations including battery, aggravated battery, and more, involving his ex-girlfriend, Courtney Rossell, in an incident at a strip club on October 27. Davis has faced multiple past domestic violence allegations, including one earlier this year that was dropped when the complainant did not pursue the case. Paul apologized to his team, the undercard fighters, and everyone who had invested time into the event, saying his company champions women and would not move forward with Davis. Paul closed with a challenge. Anyone, anytime, any place. The search for a new Netflix main event opponent now begins, and the drama just got louder. Moving on to the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo drained a 17-foot jumper at the horn, sealing a 117-115 win for Milwaukee over a short-handed Indiana Pacers squad. Giannis finished with 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 14 of 21 from the floor. Kyle Kuzma chipped in 15 points as the Bucks took their third win in 4 games and the first meeting of their 4-game season series. But the night's subplot was the return of Miles Turner, now wearing Bucks green after signing in free agency last July. Indiana fans rained boos from the pregame tribute to the final buzzer. Turner finished with 9.7 rebounds and 5 blocks, hitting 3 of 7 shots and just 2 points after halftime, including a brief go-ahead bucket with 2:22 left. Before Giannis claimed the last word at the buzzer, a cold-blooded reminder: the game is never over when Giannis has the last touch. And now here's your daily dose of sports lingo. What's one move in football where you don't even touch the ball but still break the defense? A dummy is a clever deception play where a player pretends to control or shoot the ball but intentionally lets it roll past them to a teammate. This split-second fake can fool defenders, shift their position, and open up space for a clear shot or a clean pass. It's all about timing, vision, and selling the fake so well that the defense bites. In football, sometimes the smartest move is the one that you don't make. It's time for our off-court buzzer. The Los Angeles Dodgers turned downtown into a sea of blue, celebrating back-to-back World Series titles with a massive parade and packed stadium rally. Shohei Ohtani and the team made sure the whole city felt the moment.
I love this team, and then I want to say you guys are the greatest fans in the world. And then I'm ready to get another ring next year. Let's go.
Wow, three-peat dreams. Ohtani rode the route with his wife, Mamiko Tanaka. Smiles all around. World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto stayed cool. Black shirt, shades, hat backwards, waving to fans.
Losing isn't an option. I love Los Angeles.
Rookie pitcher Rocky Sasaki got an extra reason to celebrate. His 24th birthday landed on parade day. Perfect timing. Players walked a blue carpet like superstars, energy off the charts. And Anthony Anderson hyped the crowd. Mookie Betts let the rings do the talking. And what about this? Ice Cube pulled up in a blue convertible with the commissioner's trophy. Hollywood moment. Manager Dave Roberts rode on top of the bus with the trophy high. Fans lined the streets with B2B signs. Clayton Kershaw, retired after 18 years of bleeding Dodger blue, stood with his family. Blake Snell flashed the 6-7 hand sign reminding everyone how they closed out Toronto. And to cap it off, Kike, shirtless, camera in hand, looked at the ocean of fans and said in pure Kike fashion,
"These Dodger fans, I hope they have a lot of fun because they deserve us. They showed up every day. They showed up in Tokyo. They showed up in the U.S. They showed up in Canada. They showed up all year long. They supported us, and here we are, back-to-back champs."
While Los Angeles partied like a city on top of the world, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was heading to Cancun, recharging after the Blue Jays' heartbreaker in Game 7. 2 Octobers, 2 stories, one team soaking in glory, and one star quietly rebuilding for another run. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 4th of November. Up next, Philippines' Jiu-Jitsu queen, newly crowned 2025 JJF World Champion Annie Ramirez, joins us live via Zoom straight from Thailand. When we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. She is the undisputed Philippines queen of Jiu-Jitsu, having won gold in some of the biggest sports stages in the planet. SEA Games, Asian Championships, Asian Beach Games, and now the JJF World Championships. Truly an inspiring Filipina. And joining us live via Zoom, all the way from Thailand, fresh from her world title win, please welcome to The Scorecard, Annie Ramirez. Annie, magandang gabi at congratulations.
Hi, magandang gabi, Anton, at sa lahat ng nanonood ng The Scorecard.
Grabe, Annie. Dapat bigyan ka rin ng award na Hakot Award dahil lahat ng mga major medals na pwede mong mapanalunan in your sport, nakuha mo. Kwento mo naman yung preparations mo before winning the gold in the 57-kilogram category.
Actually, galing kami sa training camp for the SEA Games talaga. Okay. Sa Japan. 1 week nung dumating kami, then after that, lumipad na kami papunta dito sa Thailand. So, may 3 weeks training camp ako prior to this na supposed to be for the SEA Games talaga.
So, kumbaga parang in condition ka na kasi pinaghahandaan mo yung SEA Games and then dumating tong World Championships. So, sinabay mo na with the competition dahil in line naman at pasok sa schedule mo.
Yes. Actually, ayaw talaga kami paglaruin dapat dito kasi nga medyo close talaga siya for the SEA Games. Baka ma-injured kami, pero I beg talaga din na sana makapaglaro kasi Thailand lang. Kasi usually, mga World Championship namin nasa last year, nasa Greece, so malayo, or mga nasa Central Asia. So medyo nakakapagod kung magpa-fly out pa ng ganong kahaba na flight. Tapos, di ba, so since Thailand lang siya, so parang talagang nakiusap kami na payagan kami maglaro. We will make sure naman na hindi kami ma-injured. So, yun. So, buti na lang pinayagan kami at nakapag-gold. Finally, di ba, after some, I think, ilang years na nagtatry akong manalo sa World Championship namin.
Grabe, so it all worked out, kasi nga, kung hindi sa Thailand ginanap yung World Championships, hindi ka makakapag-compete. And yung goal mo of winning in the World Championships, hindi sana nangyari.
Yes. Ganun nga. Kasi nga, syempre, mas gusto nila for safety din namin. And yung main focus talaga is SEA Games talaga.
So, Annie, nung nagsimula ka with your jiu-jitsu journey, pinangarap mo ba na yun nga, SEA Games, Asian Championships, Asian Beach Championships, lahat ng possible medals na pwede mo makuha, pinangarap mo bang makuha lahat yon?
I think lahat naman siya pangarap ng isang athlete, especially the Olympics. Pero since non-Olympic sport kami, yung pinaka-highest talaga will be Asian Games. Siyempre, pangarap siya, pero hindi ko na-expect na magagawa ko. Diba? Kumbaga parang alam natin kung gaano kataas ang level ng mga Asian level dito sa, in the Asian countries pa lang, nandyan yung mga malalakas na bansa talaga. So, hindi ko siya in-expect na kukuha ko. Pero pangarap ko talaga siya.
Okay. Now, going to Thailand, syempre, this is a competition where you're feeling the pressure now. Kasi yun nga, you're training for the SEA Games, tapos pumunta ka sa Thailand. Kamusta naman nung dumating ka dyan and you entered the actual competition?
Actually, medyo nasa ka na, baka hindi ako makapag-perform na maayos kasi parang medyo hindi feeling good yung katawan ko. I mean, yung physical, ko parang siguro pagod, ganun. Kasi galing ako sa camp, then medyo na, parang nagsusore pa yung body ko. So medyo rin ako na, medyo parang, hindi ko masabi kung ano yung magiging performance ko. Pero siyempre, with the proper nutritions and syempre trainings, tapos keeping the mind positive, then praying to God na maging smooth yung run ko for this World Championship. So then ang nakakatawa doon kasi I think 2 months ago galing kami sa World Games.
Okay.
Yung naka-finals ko, siya yung champion doon sa World Games.
Okay.
So, then hindi kami nagkita sa World Games, pero ngayon nagkita kami.
Okay.
So, tapos ako nag-gold ako. Parang nakakatawa yung pag-turn ng table in this World Championship.
So, pero magkaibigan naman kayo? Or,
tama lang. Medyo kasi siya, medyo shy type siguro din siya. Din ako, hindi rin ako masyado nakipag-usap pag di rin naman masyadong Kumbaga parang, okay naman kami. Sa amin, ako, I respect my opponent. Win or lose yan. Okay naman, super, lang, siguro casual lang na pero not, hindi yung sobrang magkaibigan.
Okay. So Annie, again, congratulations on this win. Can you tell us about yung SEA Games naman? Kasi kumbaga, back to regular programming, ano may expect namin sa'yo in the upcoming SEA Games?
Actually, may comp kami. Di pa
Wow!
tapos ongoing pa yung competition. Yung may next laban ako for November 7, kaya nandito pa kami. Yung iba, pauwi na tonight, pero kami nag-train ulit habang nandito ngayon. Then may weigh-in kami sa November 6, then laban namin sa November 7 para naman sa no-gi.
No-gi
so, hindi
naman.
pa talaga tapos yung Then after that, so ayun, after na babalik ng Pilipinas, siguro rest lang mga 2 days, then back to training na ulit for SEA Games. So ayun, medyo close yung yung date, pero ganun talaga ganun yung buhay ng atleta, 'di ba? So yun yung namin is to recover, train, and perform.
Okay, Annie, last message sa lahat ng mga Filipino fans na sumusuporta sa'yo and invite them na panoorin ka and to support you. Kung meron mga Pinoy dyan sa Thailand, baka pwede ka nila puntahan to support you in your no-gi competition on November 7.
So yun, syempre masyado akong grateful at thankful sa mga Pilipino na sumusupport sa akin, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, whenever kahit sa Japan, pag nandun kami sa US, or kung dito man, kung may mga Pinoy tayo dito na nasa Jiu-Jitsu community or mga nakakilala sa akin, so sana manood kayo. At nagpapasalamat ako sa walang sawang pagsuporta niyo sa akin, ever since na nag-start ako ng Jiu-Jitsu journey ko. So, sa mga naniniwala at sumusuporta, maraming salamat po.
Again, Annie, maraming salamat sa oras and congratulations. Good luck on November 7 and sa SEA Games.
Thank you.
All right, Annie Ramirez with us live from Thailand after her big win in the World Championships. And up next, 2 Western powers, one trying to break the slide, the other trying to prove that they still own the moment. Booker walks into the Bay looking for balance, but Curry and Butler aren't backing down at home. Who steps up under the lights? We're about to find out. So, you know the drill. Tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, all right. Tomorrow, at the Chase Center, it's not just another early season matchup. It's Phoenix trying to stop the bleeding. 3 straight losses on the road, and Golden State trying to find some consistency in what's quietly been a weird start for them. Now, both teams, loaded, both have star power, but neither feels like they've hit their stride yet. The Warriors come in at 4-3, sitting middle of the West. Phoenix, 3-4, and 11th in the standing. Now, that's not panic territory yet, but for a team with Devin Booker, you don't want to be chasing rhythm this early. So, magsimula tayo sa Phoenix because their last win was their best game of the season. Devin Booker dropped 28 points and 13 assists as they took down Victor Wembanyama and the previously undefeated Spurs. 130-118 was the final score. They made 14 of their first 23s. Now that's absurd efficiency and led by even 31 at one point. Booker was surgical, calm, and in control, setting up teammates like a quarterback running a 2-minute drill. Grayson Allen and Ryan Dunn chipped in 17 each. Colin Gillespie had 15 off the bench. And that's the version of the Suns that they want to be. Fast, fluid, and deep. But here's the catch. That was at home. On the road, they're 0-3. And all that chemistry that looks smooth in Arizona suddenly disappears in hostile arenas. And tonight, Chase Center will get loud. Golden State, meanwhile, coming off a frustrating loss, 114-109 in Indiana, a game that they led by 11 in the fourth. Stephen Curry had 24 points. Jimmy Butler dropped 20. But the defense fell apart late. And Kenton Jackson and Pascal Siakam closed them out. That's the kind of loss that stings for a veteran team because they know how to finish games. Curry still doing Curry things, elite shot making, moving without the ball, but Jimmy Butler has been the difference this year. He's given this group a new edge, a defensive identity, and a physical presence when things get physical. The issue, closing out fourth quarters and rebounding. Without Draymond Green, this team doesn't have its old bite on the glass. And that's what makes this one fascinating. You've got Booker, you've got Curry, two of the best scorers of their generation. Booker's game is all rhythm and pace. Curry's is chaos and movement. And lurking in the middle of it all, the keys for Phoenix, bench production and rebounding. They've been getting 50 points a night from their reserves lately, and they'll need every bit of that. For Golden State, it's about the second unit staying steady when Curry sits. Brandon Podziemski, playmaking, has been huge. And if he and Kuminga bring energy, the Warriors' offense will keep flowing. So yes, this isn't just a random Wednesday in November. It's a tone setter for both teams. Phoenix wants to prove their road woes aren't a pattern. Golden State wants to show they can still lock in and close games like a contender. The Suns need it. The Warriors expect it. And somewhere in there, we might get another Steph-Booker duel that reminds us why the West never sleeps. And here is your full breakdown for tomorrow morning. And that's your Bay Area battle breakdown. 2 heavyweights, 1 proving ground. The lights are bright, the stakes feel real, and the stars are ready. So tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. Before we go, think on this. From dominating the Nippon Professional Baseball League to making an electrifying MLB debut With the Dodgers, he redefined pitching mastery with his precision, poise, and relentless pursuit of perfection, making him one of the brightest stars shaping baseball's next era. And during the time his team needed him the most, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Japanese baseball star, simply said, "Dai jobu," meaning okay, or within the context of the turning point in the series, no problem. A true warrior and a reliable teammate. Dai jobu, I'm okay. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.